is Sarah, and this is Sarah's Creative Corner. This is my little corner of the internet to chat about all the things that I've been working on, fiber related, over the past week or so. This week has been kind of funky with my knitting, but that's okay. I got some done over the weekend, but really haven't been able to get any done over the past few business days, I guess. So I guess we can go ahead and get started. It's a pretty cool spring day here in Maryland. Still high pollen, so yeah. We can go ahead and get started with what I'm wearing. And this is the pink velvet sweater by Andrea Mowry. I knit this a couple years ago in Cece's wool is the main color, in the honeybee colorway, and the contrast color is just an undyed cream color from 29 Bridges. So yeah, I got the main color from Maryland Sheep and Wool 2 years ago, and then I got this, the contrast color, right after that. And I'm actually pretty proud of my contrast, like my color work yoke. I would say that my floats are pretty good. The judges wouldn't really say so. I think I got 4th place in our county fair with this, and I didn't even place at Maryland Sheep and Wool, but that is okay. I don't think I did a lot of modifications for this. I think I might have knit the yoke a little bit longer and didn't do the sleeve decreases, so it's a slight sleeve, like balloon sleeve. So yeah, I ran out of yarn. Oh, you can really tell. I ran out of yarn right here, and I wanted the sleeves to match, at least lengthwise. But when you're wearing it, like from a distance, you can't really tell the difference. So that is this guy. I'm really happy with it, and I'd say this is probably the 3rd garment I had made. So yeah, again, there's high pollen, so I apologize for any sniffles that I may have today. I was good, and then I sat down to record and totally changed. So that's what I'm wearing, and I don't have any fully finished objects, but I do have one half finished object that I can chat about that I finished like an hour ago, and that is, speaking of color work, my Midwinter sock. So I have finished the 1st sock, and I am pretty pleased with myself. I tried it on. It fits perfectly. It might be just like a touch long, but that is a-okay with me. And I'm pretty happy with the heel too. It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I don't have any significant holes in the corner. That's one that will probably get sewn up when I tie in or weave in that end. But otherwise, pretty successful. This is the Midwinter sock by Summerly Knits. It is a pattern set of, I think, 5 patterns, and this is one of them. So it's like this floral motif and then this louse stitch that goes for the rest of the sock, and I'm just so happy with it. And the top isn't super stretchy, but the bottom, I would say, is more stretchy. And last week I was here and I finished basically the rest of the foot yesterday and today. So yes, that is really exciting. I knit it up in KnitPicks Stroll in the Dogwood Heather colorway, and Pucker is the contrast. And yeah, I really want to finish this. Oh, I haven't even started. Start and finish the second sock because I'm planning on submitting these to Madeline Sheep and Wool. So I have until a week from today to finish. I think I could finish this in a week. The leg isn't super long and neither is the foot. So yeah, and it's kind of potato chippy. So like once you get to the color work round, you do the 3 rounds and then you do another color work round and then you do another set. So yes, pretty pleased. What I did the size medium, which is like 68 stitches, and I knit US 1 for the cuff and the toe and US 1.5 for the body and the foot for the like the color portion. So yes, it looks big, I feel like, but it's not that big in person. But yes, I will probably cast on the second one today, get through the ribbing and everything, since I think I only did like 10 rounds of ribbing, and then get straight into the color work, which will be exciting. So that is this guy. Very happy with this. And then I have some new cast-ons, just some serotonin cast-ons that I worked on, and then a little bit of the half and half. I mean, I'm probably not going to show it. So I worked on the half and half very briefly today. I did like 3 rows. So not the 25 rows that I was hoping for last week, but that is okay. It'll get done. And then my mountain sock, I also did like 3 rows on that. And I'm hoping to also finish the second sock on that one so I can get that all ready for Madeline Sheep and Wool. So I have 2 whips that need to be finished by next Thursday. And one of them, so let me show you. The mountain sock is this guy. I just need to do the foot on this one, and I already have the other sock all ready to go. So yeah, this one really probably won't be that bad to do. And yeah, that's those guys. I guess we can talk about my new things that I've cast on. So the first one is a sock, and that is a vanilla sock. And for this one, as you can see, there's something a little different. I did contrast cuff and heel, and I'll probably do a contrast toe as well. It's on the stitch savers because I needed the needles to do the heel on my other sock, but that's okay. This is just a normal vanilla sock. I had a pair of socks in this color. This is Madeline Tosh. I don't know what base it is, but the colorway is Oscuro. It's just like a burgundy-ish tonal red, and I noticed that the toe is just a little too short on it, or the foot is a little too short on it. So what I did is I ripped it out, because that's what you do, and I wanted to try something new. So I did this, and I did this in like 2 days or something. And I'm already probably mostly done with my foot on it. these are for me. It's a 60 stitch sock, knit on US 1.5 magic loop, and I did 20 rounds of ribbing, and I actually did 50 rounds of the leg. So I wanted to change things up a little bit. It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, honestly. I used a tutorial by Crazy Sock Lady and basically did like whatever her guidance is, and yeah. I think I knit my heel a little long. I think I did 16 rows instead of 15, but I think that'll be okay. I tried it on and it feels fine. So yes. The only problem I have is just getting the cuff over like my ankle, but once it's on, it's fine. So that's this guy. Nothing that crazy. I think this is the bear yarn is just bear KnitPicks Stroll, I believe, that you can just get online. And yeah, I did a slip stitch heel again. Turned out great. We'll see. Okay, now I think you can see what I'm talking about when I say like the holes. So like this side, it doesn't really look like there's holes. But on this side, like when I pull it, you can see those stitches. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing that's doing that. So we'll figure it out. Hopefully, I'm not gonna focus too much on this because I have the other two socks that I want to get done before next week finishes, or before like Tuesday or next Thursday. And I have to block them too, and I'll probably just steam block them, honestly. So yes, this is just a brand new thing that I cast on last week. And then another thing that I cast on last week is a sweater. I said last week that I was going to cast on a t-shirt. I did not. That did not happen. I actually cast on a sweater. I think Amy from La BMA and Jonna, I can't remember her last name, from Lina magazine. They're doing a Lento knit along, and I have some yarn that I've been wanting to knit up for a year into a Lento, so I started. I am knitting up size 3 in for the Lento. I'm pretty close to getting done with the raglan increases and splitting for sleeves, and yeah, this is Explore Knits and Fibers in there To the Stars Who Listen colorway. I think that's pretty blown out. I think this is pretty color accurate. It's like a tealy greeny blue, and I'm knitting it up in their Suri and just like the normal sock base. So here is their Suri. I feel like their Suri is like extra fluffy, and then just their normal sock base. So yeah, knitting it on US size 10 needles, and that's really it. I'm not super worried about the gauge. And yeah, I did one modification where, because you're supposed to do a provisional cast on for this, and instead of doing like a crochet provisional cast on, I did one with the like stitch saver, and I find that it works out quite nicely, and it looks really nice. Can't really tell, And yeah, I don't know when the knit along ends, but probably soonish. I hope to at least get through the raglan increases this week, but not gonna put pressure on myself. Gonna put pressure on myself for these socks. That's what I want to work on. Yeah, really happy with it. Nothing crazy, just a normal raglan sweater. So yes, that is this guy that I was working on. And then I did a little bit of spinning this weekend. I'm continuing with the like long draw attempt, and I have this much, so like about half a bobbin, and this is the Little Fiber Co. colorway in agave, and it is a 100% Romney fiber, 35 microns. I said it last week, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. So yeah, been enjoying this and getting this done. I think I might end up doing like a 3-ply, or maybe I'll do a 2-ply and I'll apply the two, like this and this together, and I have some more fiber, and then maybe I'll just chain ply that on itself. So I'll get two skeins out of it. So that is this guy. Pretty happy with it. And yeah, I find that the long draw isn't too bad with this fiber. And I'm getting like about a lace weight out of it, I think. So should be about a fingering when I am done. And here is what it might end up looking like. Something like that. So yeah, pretty pleased with my spinning. Yeah, nothing really else to say about that. It's been nice to work on, and since it's such a tiny wheel, it's been easy to carry it with me. Like I brought that to a friend's house over the weekend to spin on. So yeah. And I guess that's really all the things that I've been working on. I have a couple acquisitions related to my spinning. I think I brought it up to you last week, but I got more bobbins for my wheel, just so I can start working more on, or just like working on more fibers and having them rest and all that sort of stuff. So that is this. And then I got a lazy Kate. As you can see, I haven't set it up or anything, but it's available for my use. Maybe once I'm done with the agave, I will crack this bad boy open and try it out. It'll be nice to have like a dedicated lazy Kate for my spinning, because on my wheel it's kind of like a lazy Kate, but it's also like just a bobbin holder. So that is this. Yeah, I guess that's really it for today. Earlier today, I decided all the things that I'm going to submit to Maryland Sheep and Wool. So this weekend, going to wash and block everything. I have a couple things that still need the ends woven in, or like snipped and stuff like that. So next week, I will show you all the things that I am deciding to submit, or I have decided to submit, because I've already submitted the entry form. So next week I will go and submit everything. So I guess that's it for this week. Hopefully next week I can come to you with a couple finished objects and maybe a little bit more progress on things. So if you would like to like and subscribe, you can. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Bye.